but watching this Saints defense will make your eyeballs throw up.
Once the season was over, it was obviously disappointing. I kind of took some time away from the game, refreshed my mind a little bit.
We had something to prove, and so I couldn't wait to start back up football because we were the worst defense in history, and that felt terrible, just to have your name attached to that.
I think everybody had a chip on their shoulder. After last year, obviously I wasn't with the team, but I could just feel it was a change in the air. They didn't want to go back to what was last year. They didn't want to let that happen again. So us young guys knew we had to play well, had to practice well.
I think this is just more of a complete team, and I think it started when you brought Rob in.
Players like, defensive coordinators like Rob because
Rob's the kind of guy that sits back and lets the players handle the game.
What a way to start the 2013 season.
he allows us to change things if we're uncomfortable with it. It tells us that Rob actually knows what he's doing.
Don't be afraid to make a play. As a player, that's what you want to hear.
As Malcolm Jenkins comes up with the pick.
The biggest thing when we look at our defense this year, we're taking the ball away. And if you go back to 2009, that's what we did at an alarming rate.
We're 5-0, but you see teams slip every year from 5-0 and not even make the playoffs. You got to realize that last year, they're the worst defense in the NFL history, that we haven't done anything yet. Every game you win, you build momentum. You get a little more swagger about yourself. You're more sure of yourself.
It's intercepted. Teddy Vaccaro.
You play better, you trust yourself, you trust your teammates, and ultimately you win.
Next up for the 5-0 Saints, Tom Brady and the New England Patriots.
These are the games as a player that you bred for. And these are the ones where the biggest players will show up.
I mean, you're playing against one of the greatest quarterbacks ever play the game. If that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will.
I mean, he's a legend, and we know it's going to be a tough game. Coming in his house after a loss, he's had a lot of success. I think he tries to exploit weaknesses, and I'm a rookie, and they'll test me, but so be it.
We'll be ready.
We can just go cut it loose.